Hello guys, a bit of a different video for you today. This is, remember when I was talking about sending some cards off for grading? Well, I did, and these are the cards back, so let's get it open. Oops, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, take two. Sorry about that guys. Just rip this package open. As you can tell, I've obviously not looked in it yet. I think if you go back in the video where I said I was going to send these out, I think I predicted that I was going to get a couple of 10s and some 9s. So they've changed the way they send them out to you now as well, which is pretty cool. It used to be a black box with the Get Graded like logo on it. Right, so there's one. We'll just open the other one as well. Okay, and there's two. Right, so first box. That's the company that I used. I'm not affiliated by them by any way or shape or form, but nice and honest little review. The cards are presented nicely face down for me as well, which is good. So we'll make a pile of them first. You guys was mentioning that they like Pokemon, but still graded cards. I think there should be 12. We sent off for 12. So first one, AJ Styles, numbered 201 out of 299. I think these ones, if you look at them, they're pretty square corners, all decent, edges are fairly well. I think I predicted a 9.5. And there you go, look at that, 9.5. So you got surface 9.5, corners 9, edges 9, and centre in 9.5. And I like the fact that they put on the labels the number as well, 201 out of 299. Looks pretty good. That's the first one. Next one was Bobby Lashley, same sort of card, numbered 132 out of 299. I think this one might have been a bit ropey. I think I predicted a 9 on this one. But no, it got a 9.5, we'll take that. And it actually got, oh yeah, it was the edges, 8.5. So it was lucky to get the 9.5. It was very close to getting the 9. And it's numbered out of 299. So should be worth roughly the same amount as that one. This one, Mandalorian from Star Wars, Tops 2021. C1. This is not a numbered card. I just sent this in as a filler card because I needed an extra card basically to fill up the order. And it got 9, 9.5, 9, 9.5. So that should be a 9.5. Yep. We'll take that. Now this was a pretty big card. Iconic matches, Tops Superstars 2021 wrestling. It's numbered 36 out of 50. And it got 9.5s across the board. So that's really good. So that'll be an overall 9.5. But it's a solid 9.5. That's probably quite a valuable card. We'll look at some of the values when we've revealed them all. Okay, the next one is numbered 149 out of 299. Drew McIntyre. I think I had 2 of these. Let me just cover that grade. So it got 9.5, 9, 9.5, 9.5. So that should be a 9.5 overall. Yep. Nice. This is exactly the same card, but just a different number, of course. 82 out of 299. And it got 2 9s and a 9.5. I believe that should round up to a 9.5. Yep. So these two cards have got the same grade, but this one on the right is slightly better because overall it's got more 9.5. So this one's more valuable technically than this one, but they are both pretty much the same. Another Star Wars, Mandalorian Tops 2021. This one should be numbered. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. It's 299 out of 299, so it's a great number. IG11. Oh, this one I should have revealed. I should have hid the grade. This one got the pristine 10. I like the gold effect that they've put on there. That's nice. It goes with the card as well. That one will definitely be staying in my collection. I think this card's worth quite a bit of money. I see people selling the, out of 299, I see people trying to sell 9s of this for like 200 to 250 pound. So I'm not sure what this one could be worth, but it is staying with me, that one. This was another filler card. I'm collecting Erling Haaland cards. I looked over this one, it looked pretty clean. So this was the best one I had. And it got, oh, I can tell what it got already. Look at that, so close to the perfect 10. 10 surfaces, 10 corners, 10 edges, 9.5 on the centering. Who made that? Tops. Tops, you let us down on the centering. Wow. That could have been a perfect 10. Anyway, this card, it's not very valuable on its own. It's like a £5-6 card, but when it's graded a 10, I've seen someone trying to get about 100 and, I think it was 125. We'll take a look at it anyway with PSA. The only thing I will say about this company, it's not slagging them off in any way, shape or form, otherwise I wouldn't use them myself. A PSA 10 and a get graded 10 does not command the same value, unfortunately, but it's because PSA has been around for a long time. They've got a good rep, they're just like the fan favourite basically of graded cards. I actually like Get Graded. I've used them a few times. I like the slabs. I think they look pretty cool. And I like this little touch. I've not had any with the gold edition on the 10s yet. So yeah, they look really nice, to be fair. Sidemen card, numbered 31 out of 50. I believe this is a sketch card. Yep. Oh, look at that. A gold card. And it got the gold treatment as well. That is nice. So it got 10 for the surfaces, 10 for corners, 9.5 on the edges and 9.5 on the centering. Tops, again, your centering just a little bit off, unfortunately, but it got the 10 pristine, so we'll take that all day. Don't know what this card is. The Mandalorian Tops 2021 C15. I think this is just a filler card, the Mandalorian. Yep. Ooh, this one took a whack because of the edges there. Got a 7. So a 9.5, a 9, a 7 and a 9, so that rounds down to an 8, 8.8 or an 8.5, so it's an 8. That's unfortunate. That one will be getting sold, or I might do it as a giveaway. But the thing is with the giveaway, there's quite a lot of people that are subscribed to the channel, so your odds are like basically whatever the subscriber is, it's that to 1. So what I'm thinking is, I might make giveaways in the future, a perk of being a member. So you can become a member of the channel for like 99p, that's the lowest amount that I could do. And if you become a member, I think when we get, let's say 10 members minimum, we'll start doing giveaways, member only giveaways. So it's a perk of becoming a member, and it's a way for you guys to show me just a little bit of extra support as well if you want to. So I think we'll save that for our first actual giveaway. What's this? Pokemon card. So it's Japanese. I can't remember what this card is. Oh, okay, so it's the Pikachu Pokeball reverse hollow. Shame it's not the Master Ball. Very expensive card. But in the Pokeball it's okay. It got 9.5s across the board, so it's obviously a 9.5. And we'll take that, that's good. I'm not sure the value of that, we'll take a look. And then last but not least, another numbered card, 49 out of 299. It's a Stormtrooper from Tops, the Mandalorian 2021. And I'm going to guess the centering got a 9 or a 9.5. And of course it did. 9.5 centering, 9.5 surfaces, corners and edges received a 10. So this one got the gold treatment as well, which looks really nice, to be honest. So that should be a 10, yeah? Yep, beautiful. We take that all day long. So a couple of these cards will be going up for sale, a couple of them are for my personal collection. So what we'll do now is take a look at some values of these cards. Okay, so we'll look at some of the prices now. We'll get the harder ones out of the way first. So this card is 9.5 and it's out of 50. I can't find this card out of 50 graded from any company. So what I've done is I found a card from the same set, this one. It's numbered out of 50 and this one got a 9. So we'll go off that as a rough price. That one would cost you £106 to buy today. Now that card is not as appealing as this one, but that one is PSA. So I would put this at about that same price, to be honest. About 105, might be a little bit more, but it's a 9.5. Nice card, and there is only 50 of them in the world. So really, I can set the price on it because there isn't one for sale. These four are also in the same boat. Can't find them graded, unfortunately. I found an 8 and someone wanted like £70 for them and it was a PSA one. I think that's a little bit too much. So the card standard is £36. They cost roughly a tenner to grade, so that's 46. And then the fact that they get a 9.5, which is just underneath a 10. I'm going to put these at about, depending on the wrestler as well, a couple of them might command a bit more money. I'm going to say between 70 and £90 each, which I think is a fair estimation. This one, the Pikachu Reverse Hollow Pokeball, if it was a Master Ball it'd be worth a lot more money. It got a 9.5. Can't find a get graded version of it, but there is a PSA 9 just there for £35, and that's a 9. This is a 9.5, but it's not PSA. So I'd say the £35 probably realistic. This one will probably be like £30 to £35 basically. Not too bad. This one, the Mandalorian, this one's not numbered, 9.5. At the end of the day, it's just a base card. I'd put this one at about £25. I think that's a fair price. Again, been given a bit of a tricky one here. This is JJ, illustrated by Vic. Draw the Sidemen, gold, numbered 31 out of 50, and it got the pristine 10. People are asking about 40 quid to £50 for these gold cards. Just the card, not graded. The fact that it got a 10, I don't know really. I'd have to say this one's probably worth, it may be worth about the £100 mark, possibly a little bit more. Depends if you get a fan of JJ really. But yeah, decent card. Might keep this one just because it's got the gold, and with the gold card, just looks pretty cool. This one for you Man City fans out there, Erling Haaland, gold, pristine 10, final boss card. Bear in mind this is one mark away from a perfect 10, so the value of this card, I'm going to put it up a little bit higher. Now I can't find a get graded version of it, but there is a PSA 10 for, just good timing on my phone going off, for £231 plus £19 postage, so £250 or best offer. I think that's a bit too much. I wouldn't put it near that, but going off that price, I'd have to say that I wouldn't let this go for anything less than £150. And then the last two, I'm not going to do the one that got graded an 8 because that's going to be a giveaway. These are going to be treated the same, so numbered 299, pristine 10, numbered out of 299 again, pristine 10. If, in my opinion, this card's slightly better. I just think the character's better. So they're both the same, number-wise and grade-wise. Now these are kind of scary, so there's a 9, numbered out of 299, and it's listed for 200. And then a 9 again, sorry, listed for 235. an 8.5 listed for 200. There is no 10s. So based off that, I mean, let's go with the lowest price. So 200 for a 9. These are 10s. I don't know, guys. What do you reckon? What's fair? Say 250 a piece. I think that's probably about right. Or they've priced their cards a bit high. But the fact of the matter is, if you wanted to buy one, that's how much it would cost you. So yeah, I reckon 200, 250 a piece is a fair price. And that's it, guys. So not a bad reveal, really. Got some decent cards out of it. And the overall verdict of Get Graded, like I say, I'm not going to hide anything. I've used them twice before. I've used them this time. They have changed the labels. They've got some better labels, in my opinion, for the 10s now. I think they've removed the rainbow looking. Yeah, they have. They've removed the rainbow looking thing as well, which I'm a fan of, to be honest. So decent, yeah, and I will be using them again. Now, I will be honest, if I've got cards that are worth a lot of money, like Pokemon cards like Lugia V Alternate Art, or just cards of that calibre, I wouldn't personally send them to Get Graded, only because the cost of grading is not that much, increased if I was to send, say, 20 cards to PSA. And the fact of the matter is, if I get them back in PSA 10, they're just worth a lot more money. It's no fault of Get Graded, it's just the reputation. They've not been around as long as PSA and things like that. I have got some early graded cards from Get Graded, low numbers, and I'm just going to keep hold of them. And hopefully, if they keep going the way they're going with the customer service and grading cards, I mean, what number are they on now? 622,493, so they're over 500,000 cards, so they're gaining a rep as they go. Hopefully the value of the cards will increase. And I will just say one thing about them. I've seen, which one? The Harlan card. I've seen a card from them that got the 10, 10, 10, 10, so it was I think they call it a flawless 10, and the person cracked it from the slab and sent it to Beckett, and it actually received a black label. So I do believe the grading from the company is actually pretty much spot on. It's just the fact that they've not been around for so long. It's a company based in the UK, and they've just not gained that reputation yet. But I'm happy with them. Hope you enjoyed that little reveal. Something a bit different. And until the next one, guys, I'll see you then.